नमस्कार, सत श्री अकाल। मैं शेफ धीरज पाठक जीएनए यूनिवर्सिटी से और मेरे साथ डॉक्टर सैंडिलियन। आज आपके सामने हमारे जो नए सेशन शुरू हुए थे जीएनए कुलिनरी टेल्स, उसका नेक्स्ट एपिसोड लेके आए हैं और शेफ सैंडिलियन आपको नया डिश सिखाएंगे। तो शेफ, आज हम क्या सीखने वाले हैं?
We are going to actually make a very old dish which is popular throughout the world. This is used both as a side dish as well as a snack item. This is called croquette. It has got numerous forms and variations, but today we are going to show you one form from wherein you will get an idea how you can play around with the ingredients and come up with many other variations of the same dish as per availability of ingredients and as per your taste also.
So as per I remember when I was in started my college times, we were taught croquettes only with green peas and potatoes.
Yes.
So I can see many such ingredients here. So why it says so? It hasn't changed during the years.
See, Dheeraj, actually, if you are aware of it or not, this croquette actually started as a way of using leftover meat items.
Okay.
Now, this is a product which originated somewhere in the early 19th century in France. And there it was, the idea was, previous days meat items, whether it is fish, shrimp, sometimes lamb or beef, whatever is left, they used to combine it with potatoes and other available ingredients. But then over a period of time, how it has evolved is, we have something, if you remember college days, there is something called pomme croquette.
Pomme croquette.
Yeah, so pomme croquette is a potato croquette. The easiest alternative to that was a green peas, which also has a similar kind of binding effect. That's why I said in the beginning itself, this has got a lot of variations. We can use with meat and other ingredients also. We can use it vegetarian form. Today we are going to show you a basic vegetable croquette made with potatoes and some vegetables. As I said, afterwards the option is as per the person's choice and taste. They can play around with this and come up with the variety which they like. Okay. So shall we begin?
Yes, sir.
See, for making croquettes, we have here some butter. This butter we will be using to saute some onion and garlic. Along with that, I have here some chopped carrots, some finely chopped beans, some boiled and grated potatoes, some cheese. I have salt and black pepper powder. I have also kept some breadcrumbs, some fresh mustard paste and ketchup. Of course, these three ingredients are more used for the binding and garnishing. So we will saute all these vegetables, bind it with potatoes, and then we will roll the mixture with a touch of flour and we'll give an egg wash and crumb it with breadcrumbs before it is finally fried in hot oil. So
Okay,
shall
sir.
we start?
Yes, sir.
Please.
So we see we have butter here.
Add a little bit of butter, not so
Okay.
much, half of it.
Okay. Sir, why we are using butter? Right? Why not oil?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Because butter will, see, this is a western product. You can add the chopped onions. The western product, in the western world, we prefer using olive oil or more of butter. This gives a good flavor. Of course, for those who are preferring food in the Indian style, you can also use butter or oil. You can replace it with different kinds of oil, but I would prefer to suggest that you use oil which is not having a strong flavor. Like, avoid using mustard oil or sesame oil or something like that.
Sir,
You
we can
add.
see that we have used a chopped garlic rather than a paste. As in India, we use
Yeah.
mostly paste of garlic.
Because again, as I said, when you find these ingredients, they blend into the mix of potatoes and they give their own flavor, and at times when you bite into a small bit of a carrot or a bean, that lends to the taste of the product. You can add a little bit of salt and pepper. Yeah.
Just a pinch of oil, salt to taste, right?
Yes, and some black pepper. Ideally, I would always suggest people to go for freshly crushed black pepper because that has a better flavor. Do not go and add white pepper powder or pepper powder which is ready made, because they do not provide you the kind of taste or flavor. With not the potato smash, we will add some herbs. Thyme is there, so you can just put a pinch of thyme. And it's also interesting to note that you have to control the temperature. Occasionally, if the temperature gets very high, you can reduce the flame and ensure that it does not get too hot where the ingredients start burning. So the moment you have added thyme, you can get the aroma.
We are getting a bit nice aroma of thyme here.
Yes, you can add the potatoes now. And add a little bit of the cheese. Little bit. Yeah. Because if you add too much of cheese in the mix, what will happen is it will make the mix very moist and the product will start breaking when you try to fry it in hot oil. This will crack. I am switching it off because almost all the ingredients well mixed. Now with this mix, we will roll it into small cylindrical shape. That is the term for a croquette.
So I can see we have, with Indian taste, we can also add chaat masalas and all this too.
Yes, if you are having Indian taste, you can always go for adding green chilies. You can add cumin powder, chaat masala or other ingredients as per your choice.
Right?
You can sometimes, I have seen people who add nuts and cashew nuts or peanuts. It's a different practice in different places.
Okay.
As you can see, now we have the cooked croquette mixture which is readily available here. We have transferred it to a bowl. Now the next step is we will divide it into small portions and roll it into a cylindrical shape, after which we will dust with refined flour or seasoned flour and then dip it in egg wash and coat it with breadcrumbs. So I will be showing this process. Chef Dheeraj, can you? Yes, please. So you all can note I have kept some water. First, ideally moisten my hands so that the mix doesn't stick completely to my hands. I take a little bit of the mix. This is the quantity. Just get a rough cylindrical shape.
So there is specific something why we are keeping in the cylindrical shape.
That is the croquette. The term defines itself as a cylindrical shaped product, and I have put it into the flour. So you will see that I will be repeating this process again. Make sure you take same quantity of the stuffing so that the size of the product remains standard. We again put it into the flour. You should be careful that you do not use too much of moisture. That will also lead to the product becoming very soggy. And once you try to fry, it may break in the oil. So I am just going to make 4 or 5 pieces.
So what's the use of flour here? What the flour will do?
The flour actually is giving a coating. So we are trying to have healthy food. So when you coat it with egg, the flour which gives a binding, it has got starch, gives a binding to the croquette and ensures that the egg coat on top gets covered evenly so that the croquettes do not break in oil. Another important thing is it prevents the oil from getting into the food. So when you
oily नहीं होगा.
it will not
जो
become
आजकल
very
सब कोई
oily.
healthy food के लिए
Exactly.
चाहते हैं कि oily food ना हो.
So now that you have seen, I have coated it with flour. I have seasoned the flour also. You could have always add a bit of salt and pepper into the flour. Just dip it into beaten egg, okay, and coat it with crumbs.
Okay, so the egg here helps the breadcrumb to hold.
Egg holds
used as a binding, right?
It's used as a binding.
So this is a potato. Many families will have totally vegetarians.
Yeah.
So they don't want to use eggs. What
Yes.
can they use as a substitute?
See, for the people who do not use eggs, they can just, instead of this egg wash, they can make a thick paste of corn flour and water, which is also equally useful in giving the coating. And it is a very common practice in many places where people use corn flour and make the product. See, as you can see, I have got the croquettes which are ready to be crumbed. I have coated it with some breadcrumbs. Now I will be showing you one very important step. Once you have coated, yes.
सर घर पे अगर क्रम ना हो तो how we can
you can use,
we can get same crispiness.
yeah, you can use fresh bread itself. And see here how I am rolling it. After rolling it, all you need to do is take a knife or a spatula and give it a bit of a tap from both sides. If you are capable of using two hands,
Beautiful.
you can use. I will show you one more. So the process becomes very clear. Just lightly roll it onto the cutting board. Use a knife or a spatula or something and just tap the sides so that you can see it is a beautiful cylindrical product of the same size. I told you that is what is important when you are taking the ingredient. If you are careful about the quantity, it will help you in making the product, and the finished product will look nice and of the same shape. If you are serving guests and you have 4 different products in 4 different sizes, somebody may feel that there is a favoritism or partiality towards the other person. So this is what we try to make, where all the products are of the same size and shape. Right now, once this is done, we'll freeze it for about half an hour. The purpose behind freezing this product for about an hour or half an hour is to ensure that it gets rested and firm, so that when you are putting it in oil, the chances of it breaking up are almost zero. Now these have been brought back from the fridge. They are pretty
They
firm.
look firm,
Yeah, and well settled. Now we have already kept some oil ready here for frying this. I hope the oil is hot. We can check whether the oil is hot or not by just extracting it. So this is the easiest way for anyone to find out, and you can see also by putting your hand, the heat of the oil would be visible. So now we'll slowly transfer these products into the hot oil, keeping your hands safe. We'll fry it into a crisp golden brown color.
So how much time it will take till what color we need to bring it?
See, this is the color we want. This is the color that we want, golden brown. Okay, we should not make it too dark or too black. Black is beautiful, except in food. We may not like to eat, and it also has carcinogenic effects where it can cause cancer. So as chefs, it is our duty to ensure that the food that we prepare are not only well presented, but they are also healthy. You can see that we have taken good care to ensure that oil has not got absorbed in the food. The color has come very nice.
I think that to keep that thing in mind, that oil has to be well
Heated. Yes, you
so
have
that
to have the oil.
gets the crust and the oil is not soaked inside.
Exactly. Now you see I have been draining out all the excess oil. We still have a tissue paper which is kept on the plate, so that once we put it on the plate, any excess oil will get absorbed by the tissue paper. The next stage that we will be doing is we will go for presentation for this product. The last step that is there is the product is ready. We are now going to present it. See, I have used a presentation style which is very easy for anybody to make at home also. People may look at this plate and feel that such a nice design, how it has been created. So this is nothing very difficult. you just take some ketchup on a spoon and place a dot there and just drag it like this. Your line is created. The same thing has been done with mustard sauce. So this is ready here. Now we have to put these croquettes on the plate. So you can see I am going to be carefully placing it. You can use different forms of presentation. Nowadays there is a lot of focus on elevation. So we say that there should be some height when we are presenting the food. So I am given some elevation to the product. It looks tall. Now depending on the kind of person to whom you are serving, or the kind of availability of ingredients, all you need to do is you can serve it with a slice of a lemon, or maybe put a coriander leaf on top. It just makes the product look more beautiful. I have kept it simple here with a couple of sauces and giving some elevation. But remember one more thing: when you are touching any cooked food, make sure that ready to eat.
We can see that chef is already wearing a gloves to use. And there's one point, sir. People, when we go to eat, we eat firstly with our eyes, and we see it looks beautiful. Even standing here, I feel like taking a bite from it. So it's a very beautifully made, chef. Thank you very much. And you can see the yellow mustard paste. It was made freshly in the kitchen, right?
Yes. We can. That's what I said. As promised, we have shown you one dish today. We will be coming up with more products from not only across our country, from across the world, and we wish that you all see and learn these new dishes and enjoy tasting them and eating them and sharing this creativity with all your friends and family.
ओके, जो मुहिम हमने जेएनयू यूनिवर्सिटी ने स्टार्ट किया था कुलिनरी ट्रेल्स का, आज हमने देखा शेफ सैंडिलियन ने बहुत अच्छा से एक डिश बनाया, और आगे भी प्रॉमिस करते हैं कि आगे हम और भी अच्छे डिशेस के साथ आपके साथ आते रहेंगे, एंड वी विल बी कमिंग वेरी सून विद आवर नेक्स्ट डिश. सो थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग एंड वाचिंग अस. थैंक यू वेरी मच. सत श्री अकाल, नमस्ते.